Hello, morning. We're going to be doing 30 minutes of a quick morning yoga warm up. So, 30 minutes, we're just going to be moving and flowing and getting our body woken up this morning. Whether you've been up for hours or just rolled out of bed, this is just going to be a really good wake up to get yourself invigorated for the day and feel like you get your blood flowing a little bit. Grab some water if you need it nearby, put on some music to have in the background. If you're here, leave a comment. Let me know how your body feels today. And let's get started. I'm using a Tada rug today. It's a wonderful oversized yoga mat. If you ever want to get one, you can get 10% off using the code Phoebe. And we're going to start standing today. So stand at the front of your mat. Bring your hands by your sides. We'll put feet right underneath hips, heels right underneath sits bones, and just start by rolling the shoulders. And as you roll your shoulders, start to create a very dependable breath. Full inhales in and out. Something you can count on for the next hour, or well, something you can count on for all day, but something you can especially count on for the next 30 minutes while we do this class. Good, then step your feet wide apart. And you're just going to reach one arm up and over, finding a big side bend. Then return back to center and go up and over the opposite direction. We'll just do this a few more times. Keep going like this, breathing, really stretching the sides of your body. And then return back to center. Heel toe your feet into hip distance again and tuck your chin. Slowly roll all the way down to a forward fold. Good, when you're there, bend and straighten your legs one at a time. And tuck your tailbone. We'll roll all the way back up to standing. Arms will go high to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, hands push back behind you, rise onto toe tips. And exhale, hands come up again. Little lift to the chest. Exhale, hands sweep back, rise to toe tips. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, toe tips. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, flat back, fold forward. Inhale, lift your chest, hands to shins. Exhale, bend knees, fold, and we'll bend and straighten the legs again. Right and left. Keep the heels down. So if one leg doesn't totally straighten, that's okay. Step your feet just a little bit wider, clasp opposite elbows. If it feels good, swing your torso side to side. Make sure your belly has some engagement in it. The legs are strong, they're pushing actively down into the floor. So then bend your knees enough, you can bring fingertips to floor under shoulder. Turn toes out, heels in. You're gonna bend your knees, keep the heels on the ground, lift the chest. Then exhale, press towards straight. A few more times, bending and straightening. Take your feet as wide apart as you need. Sync up your breath. Let your head go each time you fold forward. This time, stay in the fold forward. Turn your feet parallel and walk them back to hip distance. Tuck toes, and again, we'll roll all the way up to standing. Hands to hips. Step your left leg way back behind you. Back heel spins down. We'll come into warrior two. Deep bend in the front knee. Hands go out to a T. Reach forward and drop your forearm down to your front thigh. Now the left arm, we got some big circles, sweeping it up and around. Take circles in just one direction. Let's go ahead and switch direction. Each time the arm goes up and over, feel a little bit like cobra pose. A little bit like you're leaning back, really lifting your heart. And keep that back leg strong. Good. Hands come down to the floor. Step back, downward dog. Pedaling out your feet. Shaking out your head. It can feel really nice to lift up both heels. Drop them to the right, point your toes to the left. Switching direction, both heels drop to the left, toes point to the right. Turning back to center. Good. Drop your knees, come to tabletop, and take some cats and cows. Inhale, lifting heart and tailbone. Really feel free to make that look however you want, whether it's original cat and cow or more movements of the head and hips. Just warming up the spine. Can even feel nice to kind of push back into a child's pose for a moment. Downward dog, toes tuck under, walk or hop, feet to hands. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale to fold. Rise to standing, arms sweep high. And exhale, hands come down to hips. We're going to step the right leg way back, warrior two, other side, arms come out to a T. Inhale, reach forward, drop the forearm to thigh, start those big circles. Oh, no need to rush. Just really moving the heart space as well, the chest rolling open. And we'll reverse direction. Keep the front knee right over your front ankle. And bring both hands down to the ground. Step back, down dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Good, and then go back in that bending and straightening of one leg at a time. Right, left. Right, left. Slowly roll all the way up to standing. You're at the back of your mat. Hands will go high to the sky. Make a little circle with your arms, like your fingertips are going to touch above. We'll take a big circle to the right. Bend the knees, round the back like cat pose. And then to the left and back up to center. Do it again, same direction. One more. And 3 times the other way. Circle up and over to the left. Arms go forward, belly hollows, knees bend. Then we go to the right. Back up 2 more times. Can you really breathe a bit deeper? Hands go up high to the sky, flat back, fold forward. Palms come down, walk forward to a plank pose. Awesome. Good morning. Drop the knees, lift the knees. Drop the knees, lift the knees. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. And drop and lift. Good. Keep the knees down this time. We'll walk the chest forward for a puppy pose. Stay active in the arms. Take a big breath in and out. Sliding forward onto your belly, onto elbows and palms. Inhale into Sphinx pose. Exhale, lower the chest. Hands by shoulders. Press back, child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, shift forward, table, drop the hips, lift into cobra or upward facing dog. You can hover the legs. Otherwise, if you're in cobra, the hips are on the floor, elbows are bent. Exhale, knees down, child's pose. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, shift forward, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward dog. Last time, inhale, shifting up. Exhale, down dog this time. Walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Bend your knees, sit down onto the ground. Bring your feet down and your hands back by your hips. And lift your hips towards the sky. Now, palms can either point towards the knees or point out to the sides. Good. Exhale, sit the hips down, straighten the legs, and fold forward. Inhale, hands back, legs bend, lift the chest, lift the hips. Exhale, sit and fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. And exhale, folds. Inhale, stay up. Cross your legs, roll over them. We'll find downward dog. Breath in and out. Step left foot between thumbs. Turn your toes to point to the right and walk hands to the right for a wide-legged forward fold. Awesome. Keep your legs super active here. Press the legs, the feet into the ground. Draw the kneecaps up towards the pelvis. Let your head hang heavy. Then inhale, hands under shoulders. Lift up your chest, engaging back muscles. Bend into your left knee. You can stay there, or you can turn those left toes outward. You can lift the right toes upward and sink a little bit lower. If you'd like, lift your hands up. You can open the arms wide, twisting your heart towards the sky, pushing that left knee open. Then exhale, we'll come back to center. Feet come parallel. Hands under shoulders, chest up. Same thing, other side now. Bend the right knee. Option 1, stay. Option 2, right foot turns out. Option 3, left toes turn upward and you sink lower. Hands can stay down or lift high to the sky, shoulders melting away from ears. Big breath in and out. Hands come down, return back to that wide-legged forward fold. Hang between legs. Good. Inhale, lift chest, toes out, heels in, sink the hips, rise up, goddess pose. Fingers spread wide, elbows bend. Make sure that your knees are pointing over middle toes. You might need to adjust your feet. Good. Tailbone right underneath the shoulders. Drop the left forearm down. We're going to keep it weightless. We side bend up and over. Then, like before, roll through center. Fingertips can come to touch in front. And over to the other side. Push those knees open, away from one another. Inhale and exhale back through center. Hollow the belly. Other side, big breath in. Heels press down. Exhale to center. Push that left knee open as you reach to the right. And return it up to center. Straighten your legs. Look forward. Step to the front of your mat. Inhale, arms go high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Step your left leg way back behind you. Good. And then just take a moment, kind of rock forward and back. And bend and straighten both knees a little bit. Just getting some mobility. Keeping the legs strong though. They're pushing the floor away, so it should feel like you're about to launch off into a run. Stay forward, drop the back knee. Line the front knee up over the front ankle. Fire up the legs, lift the hands high to the sky. Exhale, hands come down. We'll step to down dog. Rise to tiptoes, walk or hop feet to hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step the right leg way back. And again, find some movement. Drawing shoulders away from ears. See if you can reach that chest forward through the heart. Good. The next time you're forward, stay forward. Drop the back knee. Inhale, hands go high. Exhale, hands down, downward dog. Breath in and out. Nice. Look forward, walk or hop feet to hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Feet hip distance apart. Option to interlace hands at your lower back, stretching the knuckles up and over the crown of your head. If it feels good, you can rock forward and back from heel to toe. Release the hands down to the ground. Fingertips to the floor, lift your chest. Step your left leg behind you about 3 feet and turn the back toes outward. Good. Stay here. If you want, you can fold over your front leg. Inhale, lift the chest, plant the left hand down, reach the right hand high to the sky, really drawing that right hip back. That left hand can totally come up to your calf. Right hand comes down, bend into your front knee, step forward to that forward fold. Let the torso fold over the legs. Then inhale, lift the chest. We'll step the right leg way back, about 3 feet. Right toes turn outwards, so the back foot is flat on the ground. Lift the chest, press legs strong. Fold as much as you'd like. Just make sure the heart still reaches forward. So even if the head bows, we've got length in the spine. You can totally bend your front knee to help make that happen. Bending the front knee will take it out of the lower back as well and often take it more into the hamstring. Awesome. Lift your chest, right hand down under right shoulder or bring it up to the calf. Reach the left hand high to the sky. We'll draw the left hip back. Press your feet firmly into the ground and lift your heart up, so almost like a cobra pose here. Release, hands come down, step feet forward to the front of your mat. Have a seat on your sits bones. Awesome. Roll back down into a low boat. So in this low boat, feel free to have your knees bent and your hands can always be down for support as needed. You could also drop your head and chest down as well. Otherwise, you've got hands by sides, palms face up. Got legs up, squeezing them together. And with each exhale, you're dropping your belly down towards your lower back. Legs can also be straight. If you want, you can also slowly scissor the legs. Just make sure that as you do this, you're using control and not momentum. All right, draw the knees back into your chest. Roll over onto your right side. Extend your right arm out. Make a pillow out of it. Left hand's going to come in front of your chest to start and push into it to lift up your head and slide your right hand a little bit closer. And you can have that forearm down or have the elbow lifted. Then lift up the left leg. Option, lift up the right leg as well. And then reach the left hand towards the left toes. You should feel the left side body crunching and engaging. Breathe, lengthen, stretch. Good. Release that down. Roll over onto your belly. Stretch your arms back by your sides. We'll do palms face down. Inhale, look forward, lift the head, lift the shoulders. Option to lift the arms and legs. Keep the back of the neck long. Keep the sensation along your entire spine. So you should not just feel this in your low back, but also your upper back. One more breath. Then exhale, lower down. Roll over to your left side now. Left arm is going to extend out. Right hand will start in front of your chest. Go ahead and lift yourself up. Slide that left arm a little bit closer. And lift your right leg, lift your left leg. Right arm is going to reach towards the toes. I want you to feel it in that right side, underneath the armpit, by the ribs. And release down. We'll roll back onto your back. Good, and one more time we'll do a low boat. We'll start here, knees come up, stack them above your hips, legs squeeze together, hands along sides, breathe in. Exhale, lift up, breathe out. Keep legs bent or straighten them. Think like you're stretching your ribs away from your pelvis. So you're creating length in your lower back. Drop the shoulders, soften the head, stretch long through inner thighs and inner ankles. And release. Good. Plant your feet down, point your toes away from you. Heels will be underneath knees and in line with your sits bones. Arms along your sides. Push the floor away and lift your hips. Push your heels down into the ground. Keep the tailbone up high and the belly button low. Activate your upper back. Push your elbows into the floor. Shoulders, triceps push down. Really stretch your knees away from you, like someone's trying to pull your calves away from you. And release down. Go do that again. Press into the heels, lift the hips. If you'd like this time, reach the arms up and over, really stretching and lengthening, but keep the heels pressing down. Keep the lower back long. Ribs moving away from your pelvis. And release down to the floor. Good, and you can repeat that one more time, or this time if you'd like to take a wheel, if it's already something you do in your practice regularly, you're welcome to take it. We haven't done a lot of prep for this, so if you're not used to taking this, I do not recommend doing it. So you're ready, lifting. And lowering. Whatever you chose, come back flat onto your back. Let your hands rest to the side for a moment. Just let your spine be flat. And gently draw your knees into your chest. Give a little rock side to side. And rock all the way up to seated. Once you arrive in seated, extend your legs out to the sides, left to right. Now we're going to get super active here. Push your thighs down into the ground, like you're trying to push yourself off the floor just by karate kicking your legs into the ground. Flex or point your toes, does not matter, but push your legs down into the floor. And you can stay there or you can reach forward, but keep the legs pushing down, down, down. And slowly walk your arms back up if you took that. Good, legs will come back together. We're gonna bend the left leg, cross it over the right. Stay there or bend the bottom leg in. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, we'll twist towards that lifted knee. That lifted knee is crossing towards the opposite armpit. Unwind, look forward. We're moving through these poses kind of quickly. Go ahead and switch sides. So we're just waking the body up. Fold forward. Inhale, come back up. Twist the other way. We're not going super deep into any of these, and we're trying to keep our muscles engaged versus be passive in any of these. And release back to center. Good. Come to sit on your shins. Feel free to put a pillow between your butt and your feet. Pull your heels towards each other slightly so your feet are truly parallel. Hands will come on to the tops of your thighs. Now, if you'd like, feel free to bring one hand to your belly so you can better feel this. We're going to do a little breath work before we close out this practice. You're going to inhale through your nose and just start exhale through your mouth. And as you do that, it's like someone's punching your gut. It's a forceful exhale. The belly draws up and in quickly. Okay, so try that again. Good. Now try that with your nose only. So as you inhale through the nose. As you exhale through the nose. But try to keep that exhale just as forceful. And you can keep that pace or you can double time for 20. All right, take a normal breath in and out. Bring your hands back into your lap. Bring them in front of you and roll up and over to a forward fold. Good. Tuck your tailbone. We're going to roll all the way back up to standing, and we're going to take a standing balance. Good. Stand the weight into your right foot, and using that same intensity that you just used to engage your core, you're going to stand on one leg and bring your other foot into a tree pose, above or below, getting our balance ready for the day. Foot pushes into thigh, thigh pushes into foot. Open that knee out to the side and make sure the weight is equal between the bottom foot, ball, and heel. Hands wherever you'd like. Maybe even close your eyes. I want you to feel that same lift up and in of the core that we just cultivated in that breath. Our core is so important for our balance. And release down, switching sides. Other leg comes to the floor. And we'll bring the other foot up. Just make sure it's not on the side of your knee. And the leg that you're standing on, if that hip likes to fall out to the side, try and pull it in. So it's stacked right above your ankle, right above your heel. Hands wherever you'd like. Maybe even change your gaze this time. Gazing up. Then bring your hands back to your heart and step down onto both feet. Inhale, arms go high to the sky. Gather some great energy in for this day. And exhale, fold forward. Push out what you don't need. Inhale, arms go up. Breathing in awesomeness for this day. Thinking of a wonderful outcome. And then exhale, push out. Anything else? Inhale, breathe in. Putting in the effort to have a really good day today. And exhale, push out anything that holds you back from that effort. Inhale again. It is an intention to put in the effort to have a really good day today. And exhale, push the rest out. Hands come down. We'll come to a seat. And we'll close class with a very short meditation. Hands can fall into your lap. Close your eyes or keep them half closed to turn your attention inward. First off, notice how your body feels. Hopefully a little bit more warmed up, woken up, ready to go. And then secondly, bring to your mind's eye a vision of yourself absolutely happy, feeling so good. Everything working out exactly how you desire. Everything. See the expression on your face. See the people who you love surrounding you. And nod your head gently, so slight, no one else would really know you're nodding it, but you do. And it's this nod that says, I understand that there is no difference between the me now and the me in that vision. It's just a matter of time and a matter of faith in myself. Gently bring your palms together, rub them briskly, start to feel some heat, and then cup your eyes. Allow your eyes to gently open. And as you're ready, you'll let your hands fall, expecting everything to work out. Thanks for joining me in this practice today. If you're ever interested in yoga teacher trainings, leave a comment, let me know. I offer those annually. Thanks for joining and have a wonderful rest of your morning.